We was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top, new level. On my level, don't see anybody, I don't see him. This right here could never stop, this could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time. Ay, I live on the job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk, facts. I feel so special, facts. I know my worth, facts. My bloodline royal, facts. We the kings of the earth, right? You can't stop this, nah. You can't stop this, no way. Yo.
When it comes to blacks and Hispanics, right? Our communities, do we lead in single-parent households? Meaning out of all nations, be it Caucasians, Chinese, Arabs, us as a nation of people on the charts, do we lead in single-parent households? Okay.
Programs and things we can do it on our own, and the best of it is do it all, then you don't need him at all. So I mean, it's not. What I'm trying to say, I don't want to just say yeah because it's not our fault entirely. This is something that has been programmed.
Go to Hosea 13. I believe it's like in 9. Yeah. Okay. All right. How about divorces? We lead as a community, as a nation of people in divorce. We do. Well, even if maybe if it's not divorce, it's less marriage, right? Because in our communities we have more boyfriend girlfriends, right? Which is not biblical. How about STDs?
Bring it out.
Right. You agree? I want to show you something. Off of those stats, right? Due to the fact that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we exclude the instruction that was given to us as a nation of people. This is the instruction. God calls it a heritage, right? Your culture, basically. Because if I were to ask you, what today, in today's society, what is black culture? We don't. We adopt European culture due to us being enslaved in 1492, 1619, right? We have adopted European culture. Right. You know how you know that today? Because just look at the way that we dress. The way that we dress is European culture. The way that we speak is European culture. The things that we celebrate, Christmas, Thanksgiving, we go to church on Sunday, we have adopted those things through the process of slavery. And the reason why I can't agree with you with the first question I asked you, I agree you agreed with everything else, but the one reason why I can't agree with you with the first question I asked you, because it is our fault. It is our fault. And the reason why I say that is, it's not so much your fault because you lack the understanding thereof, because like I said, like the soldier said, we was once on that side. We had to come and somebody had to tell us, hey brother, the things you're doing is wrong. Hey sis, the things that you're doing is wrong, right? But watch what God says. I want you to read that for me real quick.
Hosea chapter 13 verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself.
See, God says, O Israel. That is the nation that you are from. Right. You are from the nation of Israel, the tribe of Judah. Right. That is your nationality given to you by God. God said, we have destroyed ourselves because we've been had the instruction. Right, we've been had it. It's in our churches. It's in the church. They don't follow it. It's on your grandmother's nightstand. You don't open it. It's on your dashboard in your car. They don't read it. It's on your license plate. What would Jesus do? But you don't know Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Our people are one of the most religious peoples when it comes to the Bible. But we don't follow it as a people.
That's right.
Why? Because we give in to European culture. We give in to the blonde hair. That's European culture.
Right.
We give in to the flat irons and hot curls and well, not hot curls, straight irons, and the lace fronts. We don't do the afros no more. That thing went out in the 70s. We don't do it. We don't do the Soul Train line no more. Because as time progresses, we give in to these nations. Read it again.
O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thine help.
But God said in him is our help. Go to First Maccabees. First Maccabees, I want to read verse 1. I believe it's like verse 10. Greekish fashions, right? That's what we have done as a people. So now, going back to those stats, the reason why we have not been successful as a people in marriages yet, the reason why you maybe had to go through that divorce, and then now you to the next one, because it's not just you, sis, it's majority of our sisters. They go from this man to that man, now they got 2 baby daddies, now they got a baby daddy and a side piece, now they got a baby daddy and a sugar daddy. Our people do that as a culture, and they think that's our culture. And then, on top of that, because I'm going back to your point you made, we are being attacked by these nations and indoctrinated to do so. Why? Because our sisters watch Atlanta Housewives. Our sisters on Instagram, twerking, shaking what their mama gave them. Look back at it. They doing that. Why? Because the other nations are encouraging them to do it. And they have no sense of correction. Because why? They don't read the Bible. They don't open the Bible. They don't know who they are. We don't know what's our culture. We don't know right from wrong as a people. So you have to learn it. You have to take it in. Take the flyer. Watch this. Read that. That's what I want?
Yeah, Second
Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 13. Now such was the height of Greek fashion.
This was the time when we was in captivity to Greece, right? Our people did the same thing then that they're doing now. The exact same thing. Read it again, watch.
Now such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenish manners.
Increase of heathenish manners. A heathen is any nation outside of your nation. That's what a heathen is. Inside of Greek heathen fashions, come on.
Through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest, that the priest had no courage to serve anymore.
Read from the top again.
Verse 13?
Yeah.
Verse 13. Now such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenish manners.
That's what they doing. They pushing Greekish fashions. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 22. I want to read verse 5. They pushing Greekish fashions or heathenish customs on our people, and we accept it. We don't question. Nobody questions, why is Jesus Christ white? Where is that in the Bible? Nobody questions, why am I African American? What does that mean? How do you come from 2 continents? Why do I have to wear pants? Did we ever wear pants before?
Bring it out.
You understand? Why is black not beautiful? Why is woolly not the right way to go? You go to your job, your boss fire you for wearing your hair out. They say you got to get it done. What's wrong with the way it is? Right? Watch this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God says that a woman should not dress like a man.
Right.
That's your culture. That's the culture God gave you. But we have strayed away from that as a people. Now our sisters, they wear leggings.
Right.
That's underwear. What's the difference? What's the difference between, boy, I don't know the actual name for it. I know it's real short and tight. It's like short leggings or board shorts, biker shorts, right? What is the difference between biker shorts and a bikini? What's the difference between a bikini and underwear? Because now you got sand and water in front of you, it's good. But when you come outside the bathroom and somebody walk in your house and you got on your underwear, you go like this. What's the difference?
Right.
You at the beach with a bikini on. That's underwear. You walk around at Walmart with spandex on. That's underwear. The enemy has deceived you into thinking that's fashion.
Right.
That's not fashion. That's whoredom.
Right.
Showing your ass to everybody is whoredom. You want everybody to notice your ass and desire it. You want everybody to want. That's what our sisters have become. Sex objects in society today. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
You see, comes right behind it. Right behind it. It says a woman shouldn't dress like a man, and then a man shouldn't dress like a woman. So why LGBTQ, RSTUVWXYZ? Why is this so popular?
Bring it out.
Why does it pop up on my children's cartoons? Why can't I watch an episode of anything without seeing a man in a dress? And you know what the thing is? It's in every black show. You can just turn on BET. You got LGBTQ plus. Just turn it on. It's because, sis, hold that. Go to Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. It's because you are in a mental war.
Right.
Somebody is trying to war on your mind. Why? To keep you in the state that you're in. To keep you smoke, right? To keep you high. To keep you a whore. To keep you a sex object. That's what Nicki Minaj is for. That's what Megan Thee Stallion is for.
Cardi B.
The Cardi to the B, that's what she is for. All the B's, the B, that. Queen B. That's what they are for. To keep you away from your godly estate. Because your godly estate is submission to a man. You're supposed to be meek, quiet, a grace, but it said a gift given from God to your husband. That's what you're supposed to be. But the white man has turned you into a loud, black mouth, angry woman. That's what have you heard that before, right? Loud mouth, angry black woman. That's what our sisters have become here in America. Read what you got.
Colossians chapter 2 verse 8.
Bring it out.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophies.
And God warned you. He said, beware, don't let this white man in your head. Because if you do, you're going to end up on Instagram with your booty out and a drink in your hand. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. What will make you think? Watch this. What will make you think your ancestors, right? Hold on, I need somebody hold the sign for me. Thank you. This right here, what do you see? You see the woman doing what? What in this time frame, right? What do you think usually happens to that woman or that system? She's a slave. So what happens in that time period? You've seen some movies, right? You've seen 12 Years a Slave. She get what? It's called a bed witch, right? So if your foremothers was bed witches to these nations at this time, did you think it changed? There you go. Watch this. Put it back down. There you go. Watch it. Read it again.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy.
Through what?
Through philosophy.
Through what?
Through philosophy.
The way they destroy you now is just changed. They don't need to whip you on your back and take you to the bed and force themselves on you. They don't need to do that anymore. They give you a club. You go there willingly. They give you money. You go there willingly. They give you drinks. You get high. They dope you up. And then they take you back to the room. Then they take you back to the after party. They can hit you up because you got your ass all out on Facebook. They don't have to do that anymore. Read.
And vain deceit. After the tradition of men.
After what?
After the tradition of men.
That's Christianity. After the tradition of men. They have many ways to destroy us as a people. They have Christianity.
Right.
They have politics.
Right.
Politricks. Sorry. Politricks. Right? They have Christmas parties. They have what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. critical race theory, where they try to remove your history from your schools and then change it. Change history. Say your foremothers and forefathers didn't go into slavery. They willingly chose to be slaves. Right, or Africans, you are African, so Africans sold Africans. That's deceit. After the traditions of men, the war has changed. It's no longer physical. That's it on that? Read.
After the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
And not after who?
And not after Christ.
That's how they got you out of your righteous apparel, sis. That's how they got you out of a dress. That's why you walk down the street now and say, well, I'm just going to throw on these booty shorts so I can run to the store. That's why. They took you away from Christ. They took you away from your Savior. They took you away from your God. They took everything from you. They took your nationality away. They took your heritage, your belief, your culture. They even took your body away from you.
Bring it out.
That's what they have done to you. And now it's time to take it back. That's what time it is now. Go to Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. That's what you see. You walked up here, sis, and you said, you brothers are not here for no reason. You're here for a reason. You know what we're here for? We're here to start to take back what they have taken away from us. That's why when you ask me what's my nationality, I'm going to tell you I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. I'm not going to tell you I'm an African American, because I'm not an African American. I'm not no Negro. I'm not no spick. I'm not no nigga. I am a son of God. That's what my father told me. And you know what? I'm going to walk as such. Not going to sell drugs. I'm married. I'm not going to commit adultery on my wife. I'm going to take care of my kids, because God says that I am a man, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's what we encourage all of our brothers and sisters to do. Take back what's rightfully yours. Watch this. Read.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Bring it out.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's what we are. We have destroyed ourselves because we lack this. We lack the understanding of why this happened to us. Why are we at the bottom? Why are we being gunned down? Our people ask this all the time. They asked it all the time. Black lives matter. No justice, no peace. We are a man. That's how we marched. I think in the 60s, 70s, we was pitching signs. We are a man. Because the Constitution says that a black man and a black woman in America is three-fifths of a man. We are 3/5 of a person. That's on your Constitution in America. That's what America was established off of. The backs of slaves, and it still does. It still does. That's why you would go to convenience stores. You would go to fast food restaurants. You will go to schools. You will hire lawn services. And who's the majority of those jobs belong to? Slaves. No, slaves. We work at fast food restaurants. Yes. Yes. We don't own the fast food restaurants. Exactly. They don't eat there because they know our people work there. That's why. We have been brought to a low estate as a people. And we have to change it. We have to change it. Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
God says because we reject the knowledge, that's why there is no change in our community yet. Because God has rejected us because we have rejected him. We go to the community, stop the violence, put the guns down, Bibles up. Then we say, all right, brother, guns down, Bibles up. All right, so that means you can't buy and sell on the Sabbath day. Bibles up, right? He's like, nah, we don't believe in that. That's Old Testament. That's Old Testament. Jesus Christ has done away with all of that. But I thought you wanted a solution. I thought it was guns down, Bibles up. What happened? Our people reject God. That was it on that? Go back. It's done? Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
That's what we have done as a people. We have forgotten God. We have forgotten his laws. That's why the soldier asked you, what laws, do you know what laws to keep? You said no. Because it's not taught to us anymore. It's not taught in our schools. It's not taught in our churches. It's not taught by our parents. We have forgotten all those ways.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have abandoned. We have abandoned. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.